Hi guys, it's another Student Boss video. One way to be organized and get enough revision done each week for your exams is to have a study schedule. It's been said that 79% of normal study schedules fail. People just don't stick to them. So this video is going to show you how to make an effective revision timetable so that you can follow it through to your exams and get enough work done. Make sure you watch right till the end of this video because I will show you how to use this exclusive free printable study schedule. The key to a successful study schedule is habit, achievable, personalized. If you can get all three of these into your revision timetable, you will be a happy student. Before you start making a study habit, you have to internalize a study goal. This could be that you have to do at least 2 hours or 3 hours of work every day after school, or it could be that you have to finish going through your biology textbook before a specific month. It's just a target to help you stay on track as you revise. And you notice that this is done for your actual school timetable, where they have organized subjects so that you'll finish in time for your exams being the ultimate goal, and the subjects being the way that you get to that goal. Then start to build your habit. Have a specific time where you begin revision and try to do it at a specific place too. This may be at your desk at home or in a quiet study area at the library. This is important because when you do this over a few weeks, you get used to the habit of revising and it feels like second nature to just go and do your work at your designated place. Building a habit helps to get rid of the concept of motivation and strengthens your self-discipline. If you've watched my video on getting an A in A-level biology, you'll know that I dislike the word motivation because it means you have to feel a certain way before you do your work. With self-discipline, you study because you know that you have to do it to get good grades, regardless of if you feel like doing it or not. So try to develop that mindset for your study timetable. Next up is achievable. Your timetable has to be achievable, otherwise there's just no point in making one. Many students make a timetable that is over ambitious, and then when it fails the first time, they just stop using that timetable. So I'd advise you to know what you can realistically do in your revision session for each time slot and for how long you can stay focused. Also make sure that you insert time slots for breaks in your timetable, because if you keep going without a break, your brain will get tired out and it will just be hard to achieve what you have set out to achieve to the best of your ability. Personalize your timetable to the way that you learn most effectively. One of the ways to do this is to prioritize your work. Put the piece of work that is the hardest and most urgent at the beginning of your study cycle so that you can start with them when you feel most energized, and then place the easier topics towards the end of your study schedule. Also consider that your timetable doesn't have to be the same from September all the way to June. Make it more personalized to your needs by adapting it every week so that you have more focus on what needs to get done. So here's the part you've all been waiting for, the Student Boss study schedule. If you follow the tips I gave you, you'll be able to stick to it and do enough work for your exam. This timetable operates on the Pomodoro technique, and I'll explain what I mean. On the left-hand side, students usually put the time and what they'll do each day per hour. So something like 7 to 8 a.m, wake up and leave for school. Then say from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m, there's a whole chunk missing because they're in school, and then from like 5 to 6 p.m, arrive home, eat, study, etc. This is not a live timetable, it's a study timetable and should only include what you are studying, when you're going to start studying it, and for how long you will be studying. With the Pomodoro technique, you can study for 25 minutes with a 5-minute break, or maybe study for 1 hour with a 15-minute break. As you plan your timetable every week, try to make it as specific as you can. For example, don't just put science, perhaps put the pages you'd like to go through or the topic, or that you want to make a mind map during that session. Make it a lot more focused for yourself. On the right hand side is where you can put your goals for the assignments you'd like to get done. Below that is test, because it's always good to constantly test yourself as you revise each week, and below that is a blank box for whatever you'd like to include. So make sure you download it. The link is in the description box below. This is the perfect time to start building your revision schedule through this timetable. Leave in the comments below if you find it helpful, and also send me a picture on Twitter of how you use it. As always, study smart and live productively like a student boss.